Have you ever went to go purchase something and you were so excited and you get to the checkout and all of a sudden it's like other fees are starting to being tacked on and you're like, wait, what? Huh? Where did that come from? Yeah. So we don't want you to be that person when it's time to close on a home. So today's video is all about the closing basics, including closing costs. So let's jump right into today's video. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Laurina Saunders, and on this channel, I break down real estate to help you make informed decisions. All right, so first thing, let's go ahead and just knock this out the way. What is closing? So closing is essentially the finalization of a transaction between two parties, the buying party and the seller's party. In the state of Georgia, the closing attorney is involved, which is an attorney that specializes in real estate. And so they're explaining all the documents, making sure that everyone is clear and understands, and both parties signs these documents. The documents are distributed to all parties involved, and then you get the keys, if you are the buyer, to the home. Plain and simple, that's pretty much it. What should you bring to the closing table as a buyer? Well, I would bring a valid driver's license or a government issued ID. Also, I would bring your checkbook. So typically the closing attorney has already sent information to the buyers on how to wire funds for the closing. However, mistakes happen, numbers are off, and so just bring your checkbook. Because they do not accept cash at the closing table. So you want to be able to easily just write them a check of whatever remaining balance there is, so that way you can close. How long does closing take? So typically closing takes roughly 1 hour to 2 hours. Rarely does it go over that. So 1 to 2 hours, you should be fine. How long does it take to close on a home? Good question. So it typically takes 30 to 45 days if you are utilizing a loan. If you are using cash, I've seen it close in less than 15 days. So it just depends. So let's break down closing costs. So first thing to note is that closing costs will vary depending on the location of the home, the lender that's used, and the closing attorney that is used. You want to ask the lender when you first find a house if they would just give you an estimate on what the potential closing costs would be for that particular property. So that way you have an idea. Now it's just going to be an estimate. You won't get the final numbers until much, much closer to when you're going to actually close on the home. Now, the breakdown of closing costs will include origination fees, which basically are the fees that the lender charges to prepare the loan. The loan has to go through processing and underwriting, and those are the fees that are associated with that. Closing attorney will also have fees. So the closing attorney is working in the background throughout this whole process. They're examining the title to make sure that the title is clean and that they don't have any liens or no one is trying to come after the property for some reason. They are also getting the documents together. And so getting the documents and getting the binder and again, looking at the title, all of that stuff, they charge a fee for that. The other fees are going to be your prepaid fees, your prepaid insurance, prepaid interest, your home insurance. Those are also going to be included in your closing costs. What's also included into your closing costs is your title insurance. Now, this is optional in the state of Georgia. However, I strongly suggest that you get this, and typically lenders go ahead and put this onto part of the closing costs and give you this service as well. So basically, this is a barrier of protection in case anyone at a later date after closing should try to come and put claim to the title. And so you want to have that title insurance definitely put in on the time that you get the property. And so that's pretty much the breakdown of the basics of closing and also what is included in your closing costs. If you like this video and you want to see more of it, go ahead and hit that like, notification bell, and that subscribe button. All right, until next time, bye.